안녕하세요, 아빠입니다. 지난 영상에 이어서 리턴 투 몽키 아일랜드를 해보도록 하겠습니다.
Do you remember where we were?
Kind of. But remind me a little?
Okay.
자,
I
지난
was
얘기를
after
이렇게
the
살짝
secret of Monkey
얘기해주는
Island,
부분이
and I
있네요.
decided that the easiest path to the island was to sign on to crew on LeChuck's ship. I would mount a mutiny at some convenient time. There were two problems. I needed a mop to get the job, and they knew who I was.
코가
Now,
길어서 그런지
back to the story.
코끼리 얼굴 같이 보이네요. 코끼리. 우선 맵을 그려야 되는데 마을 한번 가볼까요, 다시? 뭐 힌트를 얻을 수도 있으니까. 이제 이렇게 보이네. 내가 여기 있지. 착장이고 마음 보는 곳이고 아랫거리. 자, 여기 먼저.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded,
내가
blown up,
지난번에 얘 안
abandoned in the room
만났었구나.
because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
그래,
I'm looking for a
대걸레.
tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
이렇게 나무 조각.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
자, 우선 나무 쪽을 가져오면 뭘 해준다 그랬고,
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Keep up the good work, buddy. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be
언제까지
carried in a
얘기하는 거야?
pocket,
그렇게 말이
coat,
많아.
belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes,
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. Tell me again about Laney and the eye patch.
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Never mind.
I never do.
오케이, 가자.
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live! I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. I'm no good at jimmying things. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial. It says, jail rules. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yep. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hello again. Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
Would she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
여기도 별거 없는 것 같고 다시 가야 되겠다.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Stay away from my mom!
Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse, Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic, weird-tasting thing from a swanky cookbook.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook.
그러면
See the hat?
거기 가야 되겠네.
Oh, look behind you! A 3-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Okay, thanks. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Fancy. Fancy. Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous.
이거 나무 뺄 수 있는 거 아니야 이거? 아니네.
Hey, watch it! I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. It's thicker than I would have imagined. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. It's thicker than I would have imagined. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
책이 없는데 여기? 여기 물어봐야 되겠다. 뭐야?
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
Barbie LaFleur catered that event. I own her cookbook, but I don't know any of the recipes.
여기 책 있던데 그거?
Do you know where I can find Barbie LaFleur?
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean? She's halfway back to France by now.
Remind me what you said about the recipe I asked for?
I said I didn't make the food, but I've got the cookbook.
I should let you get back to governing.
Yes, you should.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
아, 저 가져가야 되는데.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Can I borrow a book?
You
그냥은
never
안
brought
주겠다
back the
이거구나.
last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
It's a lot of work being governor. I should let you get back to governing.
없네.
Yes,
어떻게 하지?
you should. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies help make the...
아, 어떻게 하지? 칼로 뭐 할 수 있는 거 없나?
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hello. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Hey, Wally. Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
아, 나무 조각을
Bye.
어디서 찾아?
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old."
여기도 아니야?
How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey.
What is it?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
아, 이런. 아랫거리. 할아버지도 모를 것 같은데.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
선착장, 선적장. 선적장 가볼까?
Wow, it's worse than I am. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. It's hopeless. It's soft and extra fuzzy. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan used this to clean his ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? It says Tan's previously owned vessels, so it's good for relieving stress. It's good for relieving stress.
버섯, 모래, 거디거디, 버섯, 펭귄, 버섯, 마처스. 그렇고 여기도 아니야. 숲 아니고 청소기 저택 아니고 윗거리 아니고 저기 배, 막 보는 거 항구. 야, 어디 가야 되는지 좀 알려줘.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me?
No.
Never mind.
I never do.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
내가 돈이 있었네.
Never mind.
I never do.
아, 용서.
A crystal. This isn't that kind of game. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
이제 알았어. 가서 용서를 비는 거야, 저걸로.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. Here.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
That is complete nonsense. And yet, I am going to forgive you for losing my book. I can't even explain why. I just have this sudden, inexplicable urge to forgive. You'd better not be up to something.
Just don't lose the frog, okay?
No, I'll keep it with me always.
오케이.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
이번엔 가져올게.
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Nice.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
오케이, 가자. 요리사한테 가서 요리책 주고 딜하는 거야. 막대기 달라고.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by
This
Barbie. Are
will
you
be
done with the
excellent.
cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
어?
Keep your hands off my mop.
아씨, 가져갈 수 있는 줄 알았더니 씨. 그거 안 되네. 아. 이건 뭐야?
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of
Never
old.
complain again. Brilliant innovation. Ingredients indeed.
뭐 칼로 할 수 있는 게 없네.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
저건 못 가져간다는 얘긴데.
It's amazing what you
along
can achieve if you put your
nicely.
mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Seems like a lot, but okay. Oops. Oh, well, probably fine.
It's a classic, elegant mop with a sliver carved out of it.
So much to do. 3 teaspoons and a tablespoon.
I carved it off the cook's mop handle.
Nicely.
Good times.
Coming along nicely.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
Ingredients in. I'm still using it.
우선 나무를 챙겼으니까 지도 만들어 달라 그러면 되나? 지도 만들어 주세요.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
오케이. 지도를 보자. 뭐야 이게? 숲이네? 숲으로 가야 되네 그럼 이제? 자, 숲으로 가서 우선 오른쪽으로 계속 가는 건가? 오른쪽으로 가서 또 오른쪽 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 위 왼쪽 뭐야 여기
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until...
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
It's locked. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Right, so you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
가자.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Malay.
가서 오른쪽으로 그리고 또 오른쪽으로 가서 오른쪽 또 한 번 오른쪽 그 다음 위에 또 한 번 오른쪽 그 다음 위에 그 다음에 왼쪽으로만 쭉 가면 되네.
I guess I lost my way. Guess I lost my way.
오른쪽 두 번 맞지? 오른쪽 한 번, 오른쪽 한 번. 그 다음 이게 아래야? 아래는 갈 수가 없잖아. 그럼 오른쪽이겠지? 그 다음 위에. 그 다음 여기서도 중요한데 위. 그 다음 한 번 왼쪽. 그 다음 또 위. 그 다음 왼쪽. 왼쪽 위.
I guess I lost my way.
그쪽이 아니네. 왼쪽 위.
Guess I lost my way.
그 다음 또 위인가? 지도가 이상해.
Guess I lost my way.
아 미치겠네. 그 다음 또 오른쪽. 자, 그 다음 또 오른쪽. 그 다음 위에. 여기까지는 맞는 것 같아. 그 다음 왼쪽 위. 위. 자, 위까지 왔어. 그 다음 왼쪽 한 번. 또 왼쪽 한 번. 그 다음 이거 위야?
I guess I lost my way.
아닌데. 이쪽에서 나오면 안 되는 거잖아. 잘못 온 것 같아, 이쪽으로 오면.
I guess I lost my way.
거기서 한 번 왼쪽으로 더 가볼까?
I guess I lost my way.
아, 거기서 쭉 오른쪽으로 가야 되겠다. 맞았어.
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for. I'll take a shortcut back.
됐어. 그럼 그걸 가지고 왔으니까 어디 오라 그랬지? 식당에 가지고 오면 만들어준다 그랬던가?
I carved it myself. Look at the mop handle I carved. I only needed one tree to make it.
You found the tree! Oh, good thing you only took one branch. It's the last mop tree on the island. Very, very rare. Do I really have to salt it so often?
야, 그게 다야?
Busy?
Yup. 16 cups in a gallon.
Busy?
Yup.
Busy?
Yup.
Busy?
Yup. Now, where was I?
Busy?
Always. Yup.
Busy?
Oops. Yup.
아, 나 진짜.
The plaque says, in
This
memory
will
of
be
looming
excellent.
seagull. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
Busy?
Yup. He'll never complain again.
안 만들어주네? 그러면 누구한테 가야 되지?
I carved it myself.
얘 아니네. 얘도 아닐 텐데.
Never mind.
I never do.
아, 그냥 가지 말고 마린하우스 한번 걸어봐야 되겠다.
Hey, Wally. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
Things are not what they seem.
Hi there.
Hello. Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority. Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
See you later.
Yep.
아, 이런. 나무는 구했는데 그럼 뭐 해야 돼? 대걸레 만들기.
He'll never complain again. Ingredients indeed. This will be excellent.
I made him up.
96
Oh,
teaspoons
뭐야?
in a pint.
됐어.
It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and
Never
use for a
complain
lifetime.
again.
예스, 대걸레 만들었어.
Brilliant innovation.
야, 대걸레나 가져왔어. 잠깐만, 이거 뭐야 이거?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime. What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
하하. 여기 가면
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
오케이, 됐어 이제. 가자. 뭔가 순조롭게 돼가고 있는 것 같은데 이제.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. Hey,
What is it?
are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
안 되네 이거.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. Keep up the good work, buddy.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. Never mind.
I never do.
여기도 아니네. 이거 뭐에 쓰는 거야 이거?
The display case is locked.
여기도 아니네. 야, 너 줄게 이거.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. What do you think of this baby? Signature model. I made it myself.
I'm sure it's great, Threepwood, but I can't give you the swabby job unless you magically turn into somebody else.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
He'll never complain again. So much to do. Do I really have to salt it so often?
뭘 해야 될지 모르겠는데 이거.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
걔한테 이거
It'll be my ship soon enough. Expedition to
아이, 또
fabled
눌렀네.
Monkey Island.
에이.
Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
얘한테 못 주지.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Oh, look behind you! A 3-headed monkey!
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
오케이.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! You look like you're having a good time.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
오케이. 열쇠 만들러 가자.
Hi there.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks. Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights. Jail is like a bad breakfast. No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
할 거 많이 했는데 이제.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
자, 우선 여기까지 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다.